The Eibishter's Bechira. He chose us. We have to understand why would he use such a word? It's not a compliment, it seems. It's like saying, you're all the same, and I had to make a choice from all the selection of nations, and I chose you. It's not a compliment. And also, what says he chose? He chose us. A Jew is a Jew, not by choice. A Jew is a Jew. So if you want to have Jewish people, who are you going to talk to? To the Jewish people. What are you choosing? Where's the Bechira? Even the story in the Medrash that the Eibishter offered the Torah to all the nations. What's that mean?
They didn't want it.
No, what does it mean? The Eibishter comes, let's say, to the Russians and says, you want a Torah? And they open it up. What does it say in Torah? Daber el b'nei Yisrael, Emer el b'nei Yisrael. Why are you giving this to us? We're not the b'nei Yisrael. So it's almost like the Eibishter wrote a book about Yidden and asked Goyim if they want it. Why should they want it?
They shouldn't have tinus if once the Hashem gave it to us.
But what was the offer? What's the shaykhs? In other words, just like Goyim didn't really have the bechira to take Torah or not take Torah. There's no bechira there. Yidden have no bechira. You want to be a Jew? Who says you want to be a Jew? A Jew is a Jew. So why does the Eibishter choose Yidden? Choose us for what? To be Yidden? We can't choose to be Yidden. Bechira means not I could have chosen somebody else. That's not a compliment. There was a contest and you came out ahead. Listen to this. Bechira doesn't mean I could have chosen somebody else. Bechira, ata bechartanu means even if there was no reason and we weren't smarter and we weren't better and we weren't nicer and we weren't eineklach of Avram Avinu, he would still choose us. Bechira means l'mayla metam v'das. If you're smarter than the other one, then there's no bechira. What am I going to pick a stupid one? There's no bechira. You want an apple and there are two apples on the table, so you pick one. What says you pick one? One of them looks rotten, one of them looks old, and the other one looks fresh. So you have bechira. There's no bechira. Of course you're going to choose the right.
Maybe that's why mitzvahs are sometimes come across as harder to make the choice.
Doesn't make sense. You don't see. But another thing, if you have two apples and you only need one, so you pick. Bechira. Yeah? If one apple is a little bit closer than the other, you have no bechira. Because of course you're going to pick the closer one. In other words, if I have a good reason to choose one over the other, I'm not choosing. The reason tells me to do it.
So the reason that we know that mitzvahs are from Hashem and that Hashem created us, that takes away our bechira when we chose to live a life of godliness, a life of mitzvah.
If it were obvious that the mitzvah is better than the avera, then there would be no bechira. There would be just seichel. The Mishnah says, consider schar avera keneged hefseda. That's not bechira. If you realize you're putting in too much money and you're going to lose your investment, it's not a bechira anymore. So seichel makes the decision for you. It doesn't let you choose. So when do you choose? When al pi seichel there's no reason. One is not better than the other. One is not even closer than the other. So why did you pick this one? That's called bechira. So ata bechartanu means we are more precious to the Eibishter than a son to a father. Because sometimes we say, Onu bonecha v'ato avinu. A father loves his son even if the son is bad. So that sounds like unconditional. Yeah, but there's one big condition. You got to be my son. If you're not my son, I don't love you even if you're nice. You're not mine. So a father and a son, although there's a certain kind of unconditional relationship, but that's because there's a relationship. When you say ata b'chartanu, it means more than a father and a son. There's absolutely no sibbe. Und von deswegen he picks us. That means that we are so close to him that even when there is no reason, there's no purpose, there's no benefit, azayidus. Ata b'chartanu. That's an amazingly deep connection that can't be explained. Even the connection of a father and son, you understand. In reverse, when we accept Torah, na'aseh v'nishma, what are we saying? We want your Torah not because it's smart and not because it's better and not because it's more beneficial and it'll do more good. We were beicher in him the way he is beicher in us. So again, bechira doesn't mean ich ken zindigen. That's not a compliment. Bechira doesn't mean ich ken sein asheite euch. So what, you're proud of that? Bechira means I don't need a reason, and I don't need to be convinced, and I don't need schar, and I don't need a bribe, and I don't need... Ich bin beicher in dem Eibishten the way the Eibishter is beicher in me. So bechira means an attachment without reason. If it's without reason, then the Aveda makes as much sense as the mitzvah. Emes, I don't care. I don't care. Ich bin beicher in dem Eibishten. Why? The Aveda is just as good. Yeah, it's just as good. Aber von mir ist der Eibishter. That's what it means on Purim, that Chayev Inish will besume bepuria adel lo yoda ben Baruch Mordcha or... Was ist das für a mitzvah? A mitzvah not to know the difference between Mordechai and Haman? The meaning there is Baruch Mordechai and other Haman, nicht verkehrt. Baruch Mordechai, even when I'm lo yoda. In simple language, I feel a shikir hate. Even when you're out of your mind. Aber das weißt du ja. Mordechai is Baruch, Haman is Orur. How do you know that? I can't figure it out. Aber Mordechai is Mordechai and Haman is Haman. Das heißt bechira. Even I don't know, and you're right, the Aveda is just as good as the mitzvah. Efshe noch besser. I don't care. A mitzvah is a mitzvah, Aveda is an Aveda.